We have Marisol Lopez and Jacob Sandusky, who were in a bus crash with their youth group last summer. And I really wanted to understand the trauma that comes from an experience like this. Jacob, I guess my first question to you, I mean, because so many of us have not been in that situation where where a life-changing event happens, and there's a good chance that it's going to happen to us. And so I want to know, how are you dealing with the experience?
Well, probably not in the best way. I have pretty much just devoted any and all time that I can to work. I work on science projects, and this is science fair season, so there's no shortage of those for me.
Yeah, so you're really distracting yourself.
Yeah.
Is that good for you? Are you feeling better?
Not really. It's distracting in the moment. It's good in the moment, but in the long run, it really hasn't done anything for me.
Are you hoping that something changes?
Eventually, yes.
What do you want to change?
I'm not quite sure how to answer that question for you, because I definitely don't want to lose the memories of the crash. That's an important part of me now. Those are defining for me. What happened then, it was very important, but a lot of what's happened since then hasn't been fun. The anxiety would be nice to get rid of. The ability to start driving would be nice. But I definitely wouldn't want to lose those memories.
You said they were defining. I think that's a beautiful thing, that there's these memories that are not pleasant and you want to hold on to them, which I think so many people want to forget bad things that happen. What was defining about them?
Well, just that during the accident, so much happened, and I think that a lot of what happened is just, it'll be with me forever. When we crashed, a lot of the students were able to get themselves off, but several were stuck behind. And so I stayed with the ones that were stuck on the bus until the emergency medical professionals arrived. And that'll stay with me for the rest of my life. That'll influence my career choice. That changed me, really. I mean, that reinforced that I wanted to go into medicine. It was a defining moment.
You want to help others from that. That's wonderful. Do you have anyone that supports you and you can talk to about all of this?
I know that the community was very, very supportive right after this. I mean, I just remember all of the dinners that we received, all the support from the church counselor. Father De Palma was very nice. But, you know, it was just a lot of this I had to deal with by myself. And only recently, I think it's been almost just past 7 months now, I've just now started going to counseling because it started to get to me recently because I couldn't deal with it by myself.
Yeah. How are these people able? Are they able to help you? Are they empathizing with you? Is that what you're wanting? What are you wanting from people to get through this?
I don't think that most people around me, while their presence is necessary, I don't think that they can help me in the way that they think they can.
Yeah, they don't understand what you're going through.
Yeah.
As much as we want to understand, we just can't.
Exactly.
What about you, Marisol? How are you?
I'm surviving. I'm here, and that's what I'm happy to be. I'm happy to still be alive after everything that's happened. And the past 7 months have been rough. I had a rough first semester of school. Going back to school was rough. And
Why?
I had a lot going on. I had physical therapy and it was hard to get back into the routine, and still being injured was still rough. It was just like draining, and starting back up was rough. But I mean, my family, my friends were there to support me as much as they could, and I'm grateful for them. But I'm still struggling. I still have a lot going on in my life, but I keep on going.
Are you able to get support, or are you getting support from this as what you're needing?
To an extent, I think a lot of it is just like my own emotions and mental state that I have to try to work through by myself. But I do like the company of like others. I do enjoy talking to my friends. I don't talk about the crash much. It's something that it's a very sensitive subject for me, personally, at least.
Yeah. Do you not like talking about the crash either, Jacob?
Yes, but people like to bring it up.
It got a lot of attention. A lot of people knew you guys from that. So, yeah, you wish that people wouldn't bring it up.
Yeah.
Not in the ways they do. Because I think, especially going back to school, some people will like start joking about it to try to like make you feel better, but it kind of gets to you, and it kind of just pushes you away from people. Like it keeps me like enclosed in my own like little bubble to just like not even talk to people about it.
Well, Jason Marshall was the seminarian at the parish, the St. Thomas Aquinas Newman Center, where you guys were headed off from. Did either of you know him very well prior to on the trip?
No.
At the conference?
On the trip, he made quite an effort to try and get to know everybody. So I think that through that, we knew him a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as well as I think any of us wanted to after everything happened.
Yeah. It's really sad, that him and the bus driver are no longer here, but...
I think that's something he not wanted, but I mean, he did say that like he was where God wanted him to be, like, and going to the conference with us and everything. And I think it was nice having someone there. I mean, that obviously was gonna become a priest. And his like words of wisdom, he tried really hard to be God's messenger, and I think that was a real impact on most of us.
Leave something with each one of you guys to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah. You mentioned that you had a dream as a sign. I remember people saying that there were some signs from Jason Marshall that he almost kind of had the same. It was like almost like he knew that it was going to happen. Were there other signs that you guys heard about from this bus crash?
No, I think it was like coincidental that it happened during a church retreat. I think it was kind of interesting how we were going to get stronger in our faith, and something like this happened. I think it helped all of us to kind of be like, this is why, like, we were here to try to create the fire in us again about our faith, and this happened to help us try to believe harder and to know that God was there with us.
Yeah. Some parishioners from you guys, from the church, the Aquinas Newman Center, stated that the priest, Father De Palma, made a specific prayer to keep you guys safe on your way back before this had happened, and then just, I don't know, an hour or two after he had said that had occurred. So that was another, I thought, just interesting thing that occurred through this. If there were signs or whatever you would call them.
I think God just works in mysterious ways.
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.